right, this is Edwin Marbut, and he was the business manager for First Baptist Church White Settlement back in the day when they had to establish a fallout shelter in the church.
In 1961, it was a very scary time. A man from the Civil Defense Office came and asked if they might use a room and our basement for shelter, inasmuch as there was a possibility that a bomb would go off. It eased my mind some because Civil Defense was aware that they had brought supplies and kindly told us what to do, like putting blankets in the basement for people if they needed them, because there were no beds there.
Did you feel that what you had down there in the basement would be sufficient?
I didn't know, because I didn't know how many people would come, though we were the largest church in White. We were told to have water for the people in the basement, or where they would be staying in case there was a bomb explosion. And men were recruited to bring in gallon jugs, and I'm assuming they were glass gallon jugs, and I don't know where they came from, whether they bought them or just borrowed them from the people, but we were to have water on hand if they needed it.
Hey, how long did all of this stuff stay in the shelter?
In the shelter, the stuff stayed about 2 years, I think it was, and then a civil defense worker would come ever so often and check the room where he had placed dried food and some other things that he didn't tell me about. And no one was to go into that room except in an emergency.
After the civil defense guy came and got their stuff back, did the church continue to keep water and blankets down there?
No.
So that was like an all clear.
That was like an all clear, even though over the doors that you would come in to go to the basement had a sign above them that said Civil Defense Shelter.
Did you feel better after civil defense took the stuff out of the fallout shelter? Did you feel safer?
Oh, yes.
Why?
Because we began to make improvements in the basement. We kept the food pantry, of course, and we already had heat and cooling down there. And there was just a relief that evidently things were better.